Tonight, President Biden and leaders around the world are vowing Russia will pay less than 24 hours after it launched an attack on Ukraine.
And you're looking at the capital. Well, that actually is coming from Kyiv in Ukraine. And here's where things stand now. At least 57 Ukrainians have been killed in this conflict so far. The Pentagon says 7,000 more U.S. troops are deploying to Germany to help NATO allies. And there are new strict economic sanctions on Russia that the president says will have long-term impacts. 13 News Now has team coverage of how leaders in Virginia are responding to the attack. Mike Gooding spoke with local members of Congress, but we start with Allison Basil, who talked to Governor Glenn Youngkin today.
Standing up for freedom.
Absolutely unacceptable aggression from Vladimir Putin.
Governor Glenn Youngkin used some of his time in Hampton Thursday to speak out against the actions of Russian President Vladimir Putin.
A dictator decided that he was going to just simply move in and unfortunately murder people.
He says the senseless move undermines democracy and says his prayers are with the Ukrainian people.
And this is a big moment for the international community to make a stand that we're not going to allow this.
There is worry the conflict could launch World War III. Youngkin says a lack of leadership in the United States got us here.
It's the way we pulled out of Afghanistan. Candidly, the way we have dealt with Vladimir Putin over the last 15 months.
When asked what he thinks about some members of the Republican Party speaking in support of Putin, Youngkin says that's not on his radar.
I don't pay a lot of attention to that. Folks that know me well know I believe what I believe.
Now he's echoing President Joe Biden's call for the U.S. and international allies to cut Russia off from the global economy.
And I think we've got to stand up and make sure that every ounce of economic sanctions capacity we have, we use.
And the governor also says this invasion could push up gas prices. He's pushing to suspend the recent increase in gas taxes for 1 year. And North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper tweeted about the invasion today. He says he's praying for the people in Ukraine and the U.S. troops overseas defending democracy.